So Terry, the battle map editing tool for Total War Warhammer, has been out for what, just over a week now, and already some of the map designs that have been coming out of the workshop have quite frankly been incredible. The level of detail on them is staggering, and it's given Total War Warhammer a new lease of life and been one of the best additions to have been released by Creative Assembly for some time. The tool offers great potential not only to this title but for future releases down the line. So I thought it's about time I got a piece of the action and brought to you on the channel some of the best maps that are currently out there for you all to enjoy. And what better way to start that with the highest rated and arguably the best map to be created so far, Karak Kadrin. Now a few YouTubers have already covered this already, and it's easy to see why, because I mean just look at it, it is absolutely bloody fantastic. The Karak design is pretty much spot on to that of the Warhammer wiki design, and God knows how long it took the guy who made this mod to create it, but it is certainly on par with the map design of what we've seen so far on the vanilla game by Creative Assembly. It just shows for me the power of Terry and the contribution it can make to Total War and the community in general. But let's crack on with the battle, and today this is going to be a live battle. I haven't done one of these for a while. I thought it'd be a nice change to do this live instead of all the battle replays that I've been doing over the last few months. But if you want to get a piece of this map, if you haven't done so already, then I will be, as always, be sure to link it down below in the description to download, and also link as well the Warhammer wiki so you can actually compare the design that this Karak intends to look like to the actual map itself here, and you will see very little difference at all between them, because it is absolutely on par lore wise with what it should look like apparently. So I cannot fault this map at all. It is absolutely just staggering. So yeah, hope you guys are looking forward to this battle today. I'm going to be playing of course as the dwarves, and we are facing off against the greenskins and the orcs of the Bloody Hand. They're all over there ready to assault the bridge, and I'm over here ready to defend the Karak with everything I've got. But look at down here, look at the design down here, the valley down below, the bridge supporting the passageway here, the deep valley down there, and yeah, the waterfall as well. It's just little touches like that, I love it. And the design here of the dwarven statue holding up the bridge, it's just perfect, absolutely spot on. So let's quickly run through my army before we crack on with the engagement today. So I have got, now a few of these units I haven't actually covered on the channel since they've come out, the Regiments of Renowned units, because it's been a while since I've played Warhammer on the channel, so it's good to be back with it. So let's quickly take a look at them before we kick things off. So we've got the Bugman's Rangers here. These are one of the Regiments of Renowned units for the Dowie. We've got the Thunderers. We've seen these guys plenty of times before, so we've got 4 units of the Thunderers. We've got some Warriors of Dragonfire Pass. I love the burning axes that they've got. Very deadly indeed by the looks of things. Now we've got some nicely placed artillery on either flank. The cannons placed on the left and right flanks over here, trying to get some shots off across at the bridge there, hopefully as the enemy come across. Now we've got some Peak Gate Guard. These are hammerers, the hammer variants of the Regiment of Renown. And we've got some hammerers, the standard variant over here. Front line of those guys, they will be pretty tough to break down. We've got a runesmith over there. We've got some longbeards, and we've of course seen these all before. We've got some crumbling guard, longbeards with great weapons. Again, a Regiment of Renowned variant. Love the green sort of colour on there, green and gold, very smart. So we've got longbeards with great weapons. Again, we've seen these guys plenty of times. Dwarven warriors with the great weapons. In the back here, we've got some what are these guys called? Grimlings Ironbreakers. I like the red and gold. Again, that red and gold, green and gold variants, very smart indeed. Love the look of those guys. So that's them. They could be pretty deadly. And of course, all the Regiments of Renown units have got these, these maximum gold chevrons to them. So they'll be very experienced units and very difficult to break down. So we've got some Ironbreakers as well at the back there, and we've got some more artillery supporting from the rear. And the general, the leader of this battle today is the White Dwarf, Grombringdal. It's quite nice to see him because, again, it's the first time I've showcased him on the actual channel. He's a little bit underground there. There's a bit of a clipping issue with the map, unfortunately. But yes, it's a DLC that came out, I think, about a month or so ago. Everyone can enjoy this this Dwarven General now on their game. So if you haven't got it, you can go to the Steam page and download him completely free of charge, I believe. I love the axe design, very smart indeed. So that's basically my army setup. We'll see the enemy forces as they approach. We won't go through their army comps yet. You've seen it all before as well. So let's crack on. Let's start the battle. That's what you're here for. You've come to see the map and you've come to see the battle. So let's begin. I'm going to bring forward my Thunderers and my Bugman Rangers because I want them to try and get some shots off as the enemy come over the bridge. Get some quick early shots off, basically. Try and get some kills if we can. So we've got this, this is another regiment of renown, the Arachnorak Queen spiders coming across. A gigantic spider. We've got a giant as well. We've got some goblins, goblin archers. Who the hell is this guy? Goblin big boss. Oh my god, they're coming at quite a pace actually. So I'm going to get my big strong hammerers to protect the front line. These guys will do, as we know, a superb job of standing strong. They are stout defenders, as we know. So let's pull them forward. I think it's actually quite nice to do live battles on the channel because, you know, replays, as well as spectacular they are and wonderful to watch, and I'll try and create that in this battle today by doing some panning shots and some, you know, screens without the interface. It's good to see live battles, see the tactics, see it develop as the battle goes on. So I think it's nice to balance it out between the two. And already, look at that, the cannon fire doing a very good job of taking down some of the goblins already. So that crossfire coming from both flanks, hitting them nicely here. But oh, look at the goblin dude now for catapults. They are trying to retaliate back, give a taste of our own medicine here. The long bridge, sort of like a gauntlet, isn't it, for these guys to traverse across as they have to try and withstand our fire. And the Thunderers are already starting to get a few casualties, but they are ready to begin firing in a second, hopefully. They're loading up their guns. Here we go. Open fire. That's it. Oh, that front line taking absolute battering then. The Goblin Archers and the Goblin Big Boss taking some shots there. Lovely stuff. Come on. Stand your ground. And of course we know these guys can, as well as fire strong, they can fight strong as well. So, oh, look at that. A vortex pulse come in and began to try and disrupt the front line of the Thunderers there. Bloody hell, there's probably a Goblin Shaman at the back there. Come on, lads, keep strong. Bugman Rangers, have you got some shots off yet? Come on. I'm going to leave these guys to actually keep fighting, actually. I want them to sacrifice themselves for the greater good. Try and halt the enemy advance if they can. They will not be forgotten this day, but they have to make the sacrifice. The Hammerers are ready though. They will begin to play their part in a second. We'll just bring them forward a little bit so they've really closed the gap in that bridge there. So there's no way that the enemy can seep through, in a way. So we've got a long, you know, line of recruits here. We've got the Longbeards, they're ready to go. So we'll bring them forward as the next line of defence. We'll bring the Warriors of Dragonfire as well. And let's get our Runesmith over as well, because he can cause some nice spells in a second. But look at this, the enemy have plastered through the Bugman Rangers and the Thunderers there. They are taking absolute maximum casualties. But look at the Trolls coming in now. The Trolls are going to start pushing through into the Hammerers. Stand strong. Come on. Putting a lot of pressure in this front line. Now the Queen's in. The Queen Spider's in. Bloody hell. Okay, Runesmith. Let's get a nice little spell going here. Let's get this one. The Rune. No, it's not actually not that one. I want this one. The Rune of Wrath and Ruin. This is a deadly little spell, this one. I love this one. Go on. Go on. Get it going. Get it going. Get it going. Good lord. Look at the absolute advancement of forces coming in. Has he actually cast that spell? I don't know, but hopefully he has. Because my god, The Hammers are taking an absolute thrashing now. The Orcs are not holding back. They're sending everything they've got forward in a full frontal attack. So let's respond, ladies and gentlemen. Let's respond with the Longbeards going in and the Hammers. Everyone's got to pile in there. Let's get back onto interface here. Good Lord. They've got more reserves coming in. I think that's pretty much everyone going in for the fight already. I'll tell you what we'll do. This is an absolute perfect moment for the gyro bombs to come across while all the enemy are just clumping together. We can actually get a few bombs off here, and that will really cause some devastation. The Karak must be held at all costs. No matter what we do, we hold this bridge. Flipping heck. Right. What have we got now? The Longbeards are going in, I think. Pull them forward. Right, so gyro bomber. You could go there. You could try and get some bombs off. Where have you gone? He's up there. He's up there. Release the bomb. Oh, they're really high up, actually. Interesting. That's nice. Go on. Are you going to be able to release your bomb? Go over here. Go over here. Okay. Now do it. Oh, caught one on the side, I think. No, 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 no. No, no. Yes, yes, yes. Right across them. Boom. Beautiful stuff. Love it how the Hammers have been sacrificing themselves. They've done a wonderful job. They're still in the fight. They're still hanging on there by a thread. So here come the Longbeards to support now. They've got to go in. They've got to go in now. They've got to commit themselves. We've also got the Warriors of Dragonfire Pass going in. It's absolute carnage, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're able to keep up here because this is just insane. Absolutely insane. The organ guns are coming across as well. They're firing across to try and hit the dragon. So the dragon? There's no dragon here. The giant, sorry. And the spider over on the left-hand side there. Come on, lads. Hold, hold, hold. Oh my god, the spider is still trying to keep me entertained in this corner there. But the giant here, look at the giant pushing through this line of Longbeards. Flipping heck. I mean, we're going to have to get another line going in a second maybe. Let's get the Runesmith to try and get another one of these Wrath of Ruin. The Wrath of, what's it? The Wrath and Ruin basically, yes. Hopefully that good. What does it actually do? It brings down the... it's weak against single combatants, so that's fine. But it just actually... The chance of opponent will resist damage. Right, okay. But causes damage to combatants, that's what we want to see. And look at this now, the balance of power is starting to creep in our favour. It was against us at the beginning of the battle. This is because now finally the defence is starting to hold here. And we can begin to have a little bit of hope that the Karak may be saved this day, because a lot of the forces, they've committed themselves very early on. And now, because we've been able to hold so long, they are starting to take substantial casualties. Let's get some more bombs going off. Oh yes, look at that. Carpet bombing them. Beautiful. Go for that spider if we can. Oh no. He's actually starting to waver. This is absolutely incredible. We have got some very strong combatants though for our units though. We've got some very strong units defending the Karak though. So it is quite understandable that we are holding this. But still, a job must be done, and we are doing it. Units are starting to waver in the centre. That push has begun to buckle our front line here. The giant is making headway, and the Orcs of the Bloody Hand, the nasty Scullers, are beginning to take advancing movements forward now. The Night Goblin Warboss, we can bring him across if we can try and get our Dwarven Warriors to go in. I mean, we've had to commit quite a lot of the forces we've got for the battle, so we haven't won this easily. Let's get Grombinol in. Is he there still? Where is he? He's over here. Come forward, my friend. So we've got Unbreakable. Flipping heck. Still though, it's not over yet. It's not over yet because look at this. Oh, we can initiate that. Oh no, oh damn it, that's a stupid spell I just wasted. I just completely wasted that. That's an area spell of effect. I should have actually waited until I was in the enemy range. But never mind. I'll tell you what we're going to bring in now, the Iron Breakers. Oh yes! Look at that now, sending the enemy fleeing. That's what we've kept them in reserve for, because the Iron Breakers are the absolutely most deadliest unit you can find in the diary there. Oh, look at this though. Still the Goblin Doom Diver catapults firing in there. But oh, I tell you what, if any of Dowie in there, get out there, because the Iron Breakers will just take anything down. Whoever it is, they will smash them to the ground. Grombenar, where are you? You're in there. You're okay. You're hanging in there. You're not suffering yet. Oh, there's actually a victory. Wonderful. That final shot from the Dwarven Iron Breakers has sent the enemy fleeing. What a great defense in the end, but it kind of was expected. The forces we had were very, very strong. I did underestimate, or in fact overestimate I should say, the enemy. I thought we would have, you know, had a tougher fight there, but it's still epic to see. It was still wonderful to fight under the shadow of this mighty mountain and you know, this great Karak. And it's more to show off the actual map itself. I mean, I suppose one of the hardest things is for these map creators to do is to make sure that the actual maps are balanced. You know, you got to make sure that each side has got an evenly matched chance of winning, because you know, here it's pretty easy for me. I can put my units there in that narrow gap. I can hold for a fairly long amount of time, and it starts to gradually break down the enemy bit by bit. So that can play into your favour if you are the defending force. But still, you know, it can't take away the fact that the achievement he's done so far. Sorry, I haven't actually named him directly because I've forgotten his name, but I will at least put the map in the description to download. But yeah, this is just the start, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, this is just what, 1 week so far, as I say, of the map tool being out, and already this is the quality of maps that we're seeing. It just shows how fluid and how streamlined Terry is, that people can just pick it up and instantly make a map of this quality. So what's it going to be like in 6 to 12 months down the line? What are we going to see then? And as the actual tool develops, and it allows us to probably make siege battles, because we're going to do land battles at the moment, as we actually see the tool develop, then what can we you know, expect from the Terry map tool then? Probably a lot more than this. So I'm very excited to see what the future holds. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's end the battle now. It's a Pyrrhic victory, so it wasn't clear cut. It was, you know, quite close, in fact, in the end. Let's have a very quick look at the statistics. I lost 1,827, so the big push from the Greenskins and the Orcs of the Bloody Hand did have its effectiveness in early parts of that battle. So yes, you know, GG to them. My best performing unit in the end was the Hammerers, was it? And the Gyro Bombers. Yeah, so they were the best. Oh, actually no, as well, we've got the these guys here, the cannon units. They actually got some really good kills, 127, 116, so they did very well actually in the end. Best performing unit for the Greenskins, we can't unfortunately see the other force, but the best performing unit for them was the Giant, as you would expect, and the Crimson Killers at the back here as well. So yeah, pretty good performance from them. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen, that is the video and the battle finished off for you there. As I say, most importantly, you got to see Karak Kadrin in all its glory, and a wonderful achievement so far. If you enjoyed the video, please do support it, drop me a like. Apologies that the commentary is a little bit rusty at the moment. I'm still getting back into the swing of things, so it will be hopefully better as the weeks carry on. But yes, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, until the next time I showcase you another map from the workshop, take care and farewell.